Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 3 of Mega Man 04. This is an actual short part, and the reason being is because we're actually just going to pay a visit to Area 0 and get some things from there before we actually take on the Ihinor proper. However, there's going to be the second half of this video where you'll notice something strange about my rank. Well, here's the thing. I had to take on the Ihinor, right? And I forgot to record. And I beat Mandrago. Thing is, I forgot to save it. No, I forgot to record it, but I saved it. So, yeah, this was actually from... The second half of that is going to be actually from a separate save file. But, we're here in Area 0, and we can always come back here at any time we want. They'll keep telling us to get out. However, after the intermission stage, that's going to change dramatically. Oh, almost forgot something very important. The guy that was standing guard in front of Area 0 before you came to the screen, he actually gives you a recipe, and that recipe can be used to make an absorber for Zero. Not to mention the absorber is used for a different weapon, but that's not the point. I mean, it's an achievement to find all of the recipes, yes, including the recipes for junk and the junk armor themselves. Yeah, you're gonna have to backtrack certain areas, but there's some areas you can't backtrack, like Tech Kraken stage, for instance. Yeah, let's not forget about that. But, what's going on screen right now? As Nage said, as soon as Zero showed up at the settlement, he would be shooed away by the villagers because they do not like Reploids. They blame Reploids for what happened to Copy X, even though that was all Weil's fault. And not to mention, they blame Reploids for the Maverick Wars, even though that was Dr. Kane's fault. As a matter of fact, they also blame Reploids for the fact that lots of people were destroyed. Again, that was also Dr. Kane's fault for trying to build Sigma based off of Mega Man. And also digging up Zero, thinking that he can actually replicate him too. Yeah, Dr. Kane was a fucking idiot. But with that said, oh wait, let's also blame Dr. Wily because he made the Maverick virus that ended up dooming the world anyway. So, in a way, since it was actually humans' fault in the first place. But nobody's gonna take responsibility. So, with that said, Zero's gonna let him learn. He's gonna have to let him learn. They will learn big time in part 8. Trust me. But anyway, after our first visit to Area 0, this is actually where the game would start proper. But again, I failed to record Noble Mandrago. Oh god, that stage. Okay, let me just warn you all. I die a lot in that stage. I probably die a lot in pretty much every stage, and it's good that I actually have the saves, because I want to try to at least reduce the amount of deaths and the time wasted on them. But here's the thing people need to understand. Yeah, I may be reckless, maybe I'm not going to be like the best and all, but one thing is perfectly clear. When it comes down to this game, S ranks do not matter. So, with that said, we just need to worry about changing the weather to where it actually benefits the enemy and hurts me. So, we can actually talk to that guy. That's the guy I was talking about. And, you have to make your way into the Reploids, no, not the Reploids, the human settlement and talk to all the humans. Nage will try to butter you up for an interview after she just got finished shooing you out of town. Ain't that about a bitch?
You serious?
Wow, the fact you just want an interview just like that. God, you're worse than Oya. Jesus! At least she has some sort of plot relevance in Persona 5. You, well, we'll find out later. Right now, this guy right here will give you a new recipe. I should just put Ignis here just cuz, but never mind that. We're gonna talk to another guy, and he's not gonna give us anything, but there's 2 other recipes we need to find here. Wait, actually no, we found the first recipe when we first entered. There's another one here. And this would be the recipe we need to find. And God forbid we're going to need it. Because the recipe that this little kid gave us is for Centronium. Yeah, Centarium, I think. Centarium is a key ingredient to make S-crystals. S-crystals, by the way, you need to give to that one guy who talks about the weather machine, and he will give you sub-tanks. There's 4 in the game. I know I said there was like, I know I said 03 was the last time you would see 2 sub-tanks, but that's not true. There is actually 4. It was my misinformation, my bad. And there was another guy who just gave me a recipe. This girl's gonna give me a recipe. I'm just coming up with new recipes. God, I miss Final Fantasy 15. So yeah, there's nobody else here. We're just going to go back to the caravan, and we're probably gonna end it here. And with all those recipes we got, unfortunately, we're gonna have to go into like later levels in order to complete them. Oh wait, that's the command center. No, we're going to the lab. And for the record, the other half of the resistance force is over by Neo Arcadia. Let's show the recipes I just got. If I actually press the A button instead of the B button. The quick change, we need that. The quick chart, we need that. The quick, we probably need that too. Spike type W, that definitely we need. I think that lowers the damage of spikes. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna have to start taking care of Weil's army this time around. And we'll do that starting in part 4 when we go after Noble Mandrago. And then you'll finally find out why I have a B rank. This is RVMan985. Peace out.